One unplanned week can cost you 10 to 15 hours of wasted effort. That's almost 2 full working days gone every single week. Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to today's live. I want to ask you something about your week. Think about this past week, Monday to Sunday. How did it feel? Did it feel intentional, like you were in control? Or did it feel scattered, like you were just reacting to whatever came at you? Type in the chat intentional or scattered. Most of you are feeling scattered. Now, let me ask you this. Did you start the week with a plan? Did you sit down on Sunday or Monday morning and actually design how you wanted the week to go? Or did you just dive in and hope for the best? Type no plan if you did not plan your week. And that's the problem. You are not living your week, your week is living you. You wake up Monday and immediately start reacting. Emails come in and you respond. Someone needs something and you do it. A crisis happens and you handle it. The day ends and you collapse. And you do this every single day. And by Friday, you are exhausted. And you think, what did I even accomplish this week? You were busy, but what actually moved forward? So, the topic for today's live is stop reacting to your week and start designing it. By the end of tonight, you are going to understand why you feel scattered every week. Learn how to design your week intentionally. Create a weekly system that actually works. Do it together. Build your next week right now. So grab a pen, paper, and your calendar and type I'm ready if you're staying till the end. Before we start, those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Payal Gulati. I'm a journalist and life coach and founder of The Innate Bliss. Let's talk about why your weeks feel so scattered. It's not because you are disorganized. It's not because you are lazy. It's because you are operating in reactive mode instead of design mode. Reactive mode looks like wake up, check phone, respond to whatever is urgent, spend the day dealing with problem, say yes to whatever people need, work on whatever feels most urgent, end the day exhausted with nothing important done. And a design mode looks like you wake up and you already know your priorities of the day. Work on what matters first. Say no to what does not align with your plan. Handle urgent things without losing your focus. End the day knowing you moved something important forward. Most people live in reactive mode and it's draining, scattered, unfulfilled. Type reactive if this is how your week feels. Now, let me tell you why reactive mode happens. Let me tell you what's going on in your life. You don't have a week's plan. So every day you wake up and ask, what should I do today? And because you don't know, you just do whatever comes at you. The loudest meals, the most urgent requests, the easier tasks, the thing right in front of you. You are not choosing, you are reacting. And at the end of the week, you have done a lot of things, but nothing that actually mattered. I know what you are thinking. I don't have time to plan my week. I am too busy. But let me tell you the truth. The busier you are, the more you need to plan. Not planning does not save time, it wastes it. You spend the whole week doing the wrong things. Things that feel urgent but are not important. Things that could have waited or been delegated. Things that did not need to be done at all. 30 minutes of planning saves your hours of scattered work. Type too busy if you have used this excuse. Here is another issue. Most people have a to do list, a long one, but they don't have time blocked for those tasks. So the list just sits there, growing longer, making you feel worse. A to do list without a calendar is just a wish list. If it's not in your calendar with specific time, it's not real. Now tell me, do you have a to do list? Type yes or no. Now, is that to do list in your calendar with actual time blocks? Type no if you're guilty of not doing it. That's why it never gets done. Now, let me tell you another reason your weeks feel scattered. You are treating every day the same. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, same approach. But not every day needs the same energy. Some days should be for deep work, some for meetings, some for creative thinking, some for admin tasks. When you don't design different types of days, everything blurs together and you end up doing a little of everything and a lot of nothing. Type blur if all your days feel the same. You are not scattered because you are bad at it. You are scattered because you have never been taught how to design a week, and tonight you learn it. Let me show you what living in scattered mode, reactive mode, is actually costing you. Number one, you never feel accomplished. You are busy all week, exhausted by Friday. But when someone asks, what did you accomplish this week? You can't answer. You did things, lots of things, but nothing feels complete. Nothing feels significant. Type never accomplished if you relate. Number two, important things keep getting postponed. Your big projects, your business ideas, your health, your learning, your relationships, all the things that actually matter. They keep getting pushed to next week because you are too busy reacting to urgent things that don't matter. Weeks turn into months, months into years, and the important stuff still not done. Number three, you are always behind. No matter how hard you work, you feel behind because you don't know what on track even looks like. You don't have a plan, so you can't measure progress. You are just perpetually chasing an unclear finish line, and that's exhausting. Number four, your energy gets wasted. You are working hard, but on what? Random tasks, other person's priorities, things that don't move your life forward. Your energy is the most valuable resource, and you are spending it on things that don't matter because you have not decided what does. Number five, you can't say no. Without a plan, everything feels equally important. Because when someone asks you for time, you say yes, not because you want to, because you don't have the reason to say no. A designed way gives you permission to say no. Sorry, I am already booked that day because you are booked with your priorities. Let me tell you about Neha. Neha ran a business, managed a team, had two kids. She worked 12 hours a day but felt scattered. She said, I'm so busy but don't know what I'm even doing. We designed her week in one session. Themed days, clear focus. And result, working less hours, getting more done. Revenue up 40% in 3 months. Not because he worked harder, because he worked intentionally. Now, time to design your week. 4 steps, and we are doing it together right now. Type design if you are ready for it. Let's go. Step number one, identify your big three for the week. First thing first, clarity on what actually matters this week. Not 30 things, just 3 things. What 3 things, if done this week, would improve your life? Think across all areas: work, business, health, relationships, personal growth, home, all. What are the 3 most important things? Get a paper. and write my big three for this week. Then list them out. Be specific, not work on business, but finish client's proposal. Not get healthy, but work out 3 times. Take some time and choose your three. And type got my three in chat. Now read them out loud. Type them if you want to. These are your anchors. Everything else is secondary. Now, let me tell you why this works. When you know your big three, everything else becomes easier to prioritize or eliminate. Clarity creates focus. Step number two, theme your days. Stop treating every day the same. Give each day a theme. This means each day has a priority focus. Example, Monday, deep work day. Your most important strategy, work, and minimal meetings. Tuesday, connection day. Meetings, calls, collabs. Wednesday, creative day. Content, ideas, innovation. Thursday, operation day. Admin, systems, cleanup. Friday, review and plan day. Week review, next week's planning, wrap up, everything. Your themes will be different based on your life. If you are a student, study days, assignment days, revision days. If you are a parent, work days versus family focus days. The point, each day has a primary energy. Look at your calendar for next week. Assign a theme to each day based on your big three for the week. Your energy patterns. When are you most focused, most social, and your existing commitments? Now type your Monday theme in chat if you have done it. Is it deep work, client focus, study day, or something else? Now let me tell you why this works. Themed days reduce decision fatigue. You already know what type of work you are doing today. No more scattered energy across 10 different type of tasks. Now comes number 3. Time block your big 3. Put your big 3 into your calendar with specific time blocks. Your big 3 gets the best time slots, not whenever I have time. First thing, best energy. Open your calendar for next week. For each of your big 3, block specific time. Which day, what time, how long. Put it in your calendar right now. If you don't have a digital one, write it clearly in your planner. These are appointments with yourself, non negotiable. Type blocked in the chat once done. Now, let me tell you why this works. What gets scheduled gets done. If your big three are not in your calendar, they will get delayed. Everything else will fill the space. Now comes step number 4, build in buffer time. Things will go wrong. People will need you. Unexpected things will happen. If your week is packed with zero flexibility, one small change will ruin everything. So you build in buffer. Buffer time means unscheduled blocks for things that take longer than planned, urgent requests that came up, catching up if you fall behind, rest when you are tired. Here is your rule. Don't schedule more than 60 to 70% of your available time. Leave 30 to 40% open for buffer, rest, and life. Now, look at your calendar. Add 1 to 2 hours buffer blocks throughout the week. Label them buffer or flex time or catch up. These are not for planned tasks, they are for unexpected things. Type buffer edit in the chat once you are done with it. Now, let me tell you how and why it works. Buffer time prevents one disruption from destroying your entire week. It creates breathing room and makes your plan sustainable. Remember Neha? In just 3 months, she shifted from 12-hour scattered days to 8-hour focused ones. Her big three got done every week. Her business grew 40% and her stress dropped. She said 30 minutes of planning changed everything. I'm never going back to reactive mode. Type never going back if you are ready to design your week. Now let's have some real talk. You just identified your big three, themed your days, time blocked what matters, build in buffer, scheduled your weekly review. Tell me honestly, how are you feeling? Type one word. And this system surely works. But here is the truth, designing your week is just the beginning. There is deeper work. Why you overcommit, why you can't say no, why you let others set your priorities, why you feel guilty about focus. That deeper work needs deeper support. That's why I created my 3-month transformation program, where we work on weekly design systems, boundary buildings, priority clarity, energy management, and sustainable productivity. If you are ready to stop reacting and start designing your life, type design in the chat. I will send you my program details. You don't have to live scattered anymore. So, thank you so much for joining in today's live. And before you go, type I commit to 4 weeks in the comments. You came here scattered, and I hope you are living with a plan. Tomorrow's live 7:30 p.m. IST. Until then, take care and keep upgrading yourself.